Morning start to the day. Feels like 15 up in Orchard Park. Yeah, it's going to be perfect conditions as Sean McDermott, his first ever postseason game as a head coach, was here. You heard the NFL Today gang talking about that one back in 2017 season. This is now his 17th playoff game, but it's the debut in the postseason as a head coach for the 40-year-old wonder in Liam Cohen, taking his team from a 13-loss inheritance of the 24 edition. His team wins 13 games. Josh Allen, and when they had that playoff game down here, one I marked as McDermott's debut in the postseason, you saw Lawrence. Well, just 3 months later, the Bills drafted Josh Allen. Here comes Trevor Lawrence, and Tony, what he's done. You look at the total touchdowns this season, but at the end of the season, the last month, he threw 13 touchdowns and only had one interception. Russo ends it. Let's talk about a matchup here, Tony. Trevor Lawrence, the hot hand, going against this Bills defense. Doesn't give up much in the passing game.
No, it doesn't. Number one in the NFL, Sean McDermott. They create issues for quarterbacks. Look at all the guys up here. Are they coming? Are they dropping out? They got him on the last play.
Boy, it is fantastic. And having been here for a couple of days, this community hasn't slept anticipating this one. As you see the numbers, the #1 rushing attack. You got Cook, the #1 rusher in the league. And the JAX did not give up a 100-yard individual, not even close this year.
No, 75 yards they haven't given up to a running back. And you got to think Cook will get that, but there's Campy right there.
Plays, they went with Cook, and you look at postseason career and all-time rank, 311 yards a game, best all-time. He's the all-time leading rushing quarterback, Tony, in the playoffs.
It looks like he plays good in the playoffs. I can't tell. First usually means you're pretty good. So
yep, that ratio you saw, first all-time, that's 25 touchdowns, only 4 picks. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Geico. It feels good to Geico. And by Hims Healthcare. Designed for you and delivered to your door. All right, second series coming up for Jacksonville from the 20. They go with ETN getting his first touch. He squirts up the middle for about 3, maybe 4. You talk about Trevor Lawrence. You look at what he's done since week 11. He started the season, he had 11 touchdowns and 11 interceptions, but then something happened. You know, it took some time maybe to get adjusted to the new first-year coach. He's been one of the best players in the league the back half of the year.
I think 2 things happened. You're exactly right. The signing of Jacoby Myers started things just going the right. Everyone got solidified in their position. You're the X, you're the Z, you're the F, the slot. And all of a sudden things started to flow. And then from there, learning the system, and they've learned each other. It's taken off.
Welcome back to Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon, as the Bills put up the first points in this one on a 50-yard field goal by Matt Prater. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. And by FanDuel. Play your game. This is the 9th year Jacksonville is qualified for the playoffs. The first time they ever made it. Second year under the great coach Tom Coughlin. Their first opponent ever in the postseason was Buffalo. And they beat them behind Natron Means, 175 yards on the ground, and Teuton's looked like Natron these last 3 carries. You can always count on the NFL on CBS right through the AFC Championship and streaming on Paramount Plus. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Subway. Join the new Sub Club and get every 4th foot-long free. Kia, movement that inspires. and by AT&T. Connecting changes everything, and the health and condition of Josh Allen could change everything about this game. He's already gone under the blue tent and come back out. It's his second visit today. He got shaken up early, checked for a concussion. Then he had a hand injury on that drive, and it looked like an apparent knee injury on that touchdown. His return by Teuton's out to about the 26-yard line. It's great to have Gene Steratore with us on the road during the playoffs. Gene, you had 16 postseason assignments, including a Super Bowl. Is it any different for you as an official during the postseason?
It is. I mean, the intensity picks up. Everybody's focused. They aren't regular crews, so you are together with different officials, but it's an intensity thing. You can feel it here. It's playoff football. Everybody's flying, and as an official, just get the big stuff now and manage the game.
They basically eliminated Buffalo from getting the ball, but because you have Cam Little,
look at Cam Little's done here.
Right there, that's him. Those two kicks all time. Because you have him, you might be a little bit more aggressive because you're like, I got a chance. 99.9% of other kickers, you're like, I'm down in this and just going to halftime.
Well, Washington's kick. After all that, it's no good. Little's kick, no good. He had made his last 20 field goal attempts. We've got,
after all that,
all that, Cam Little does not convert. We go down to Trace.
Well, a lot just happened at the end there. You avoid the field goal. Let's talk, though, about the rush defense versus your run game. Just 43 yards. How do you have to adjust there to get that going in the second half?
Yeah, we got to find something that's working for us. I thought we had a couple of drives where it was, and certainly a couple of drives where it wasn't. So that line of scrimmage is important for us here.
We saw Josh get beat up a lot in that first half. Can you give an idea of how he's feeling and what you could say about his performance so far?
Yeah, I think he's having a heck of a day. You know, his health is important to us, obviously, and you know he was clear to come back in the game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Chip.
Boy, an intensity.
Oh, you could feel it.
That never let up, Tony. 10-7 at
Welcome
halftime.
to the playoffs.
Bills lead it. Halftime's next after these first half highlights from Verizon and a word from your local station.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No way they're done.
They are.
We thought so too, Gary. But then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Yep, and 4 lines all for just $25.
You got anything under there for me?
It's a holiday miracle.
Our best deals are still here. Come into Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Love that spirit, folks.
Welcome back to Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon. The Bills will be receiving the third quarter kick with that lead of 10-7. We're going to take a look at the perfect pairs presented by Pepsi. Talk about an alliteration. Here you go. The touchdown pass from Lawrence to Thomas. The Bills will get a touchdown of their own on Josh Allen's rush from 3 yards out. And the Bills lead at 10-7. They're tied as far as total first downs. Yardage is almost even. Total plays almost even. I mean, it's great second half coming up your way as Davis this time is clobbered near the 26. Tracy caught up earlier with Liam Cohen.
Defensively, you've been able to get the job done. Offensively, after that fourth down stop, it got a little stagnant. How do you adjust there?
Yeah, I think we just got to get back into a rhythm, right? We're running the football well, averaging about 8 yards a carry. Got to get back into being balanced, run the football, sustain a couple drives, and score in the end zone.
In terms of that, what was the message with 30 minutes left to play here?
Yeah, guys, everything's in front of us. This 3-point football game in the playoffs, guys. We got everything in front of us. Let's go play our best 30 minutes and see what happens.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, they did lead points on the board in that first half. Here's the handoff to Cook. And again, he's contained for only a gain of 2. And this has been some first half of football. Tony, what are you looking for here in the second half?
I really do feel like it has been a little bit of feeling out each other. Like they're both going. Nate said it at halftime on the pregame show that it was like jab, jab. Let's see. And then all of a sudden it's like, now I got it set up. We're going to go ahead and attack. And when that happens, you're going to find one team who's going to attack better is actually going to win this game, and it's coming soon.
Welcome back to Wild Card Weekend, powered by Verizon. The Bills lead it 13-7 here in the third quarter. Jacksonville with this 8-game win streak in which they've averaged 33 a game. Best in the league over the 8-week stretch. It's the highest scoring team in Jacksonville Jaguar history.
It was so impressive to watch.
And a touchback. Tracy.
Considered the league's most prestigious honor and one that I am proud to be a voter for. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes players whose passion to impact lives extends beyond the game. This year, the Bills Man of the Year is Dion Dawkins, and the Jaguars Man of the Year is Logan Cook. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year winner will be announced at NFL Honors Thursday, February 5th on NBC and NFL Network.
All right, Trace, there they are. Kudos to those two.
Yeah.
Dion and Logan, well done. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Burger King. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Progressive coverage you can count on. Progressive.com. And by Miller Lite, with great taste and only 96 calories. Jacksonville has 22 miles of beaches. South of the city is Ponte Vedra, the headquarters of the PGA Tour. And here we go. Each team with a field goal on their opening drive of the second half. It's Davis. And he's down at the 31. Now, you know the history of the Bills. All the highs and lows, the 4 straight Super Bowl appearances back in the early 90s. Now in their 7th straight postseason. Haven't made it to the big game, though. And they've lost their last 8 postseason road games. The last road win, 1992.
They have played pretty good in some of those. 3 of those are against the Chiefs, and 1 against Houston with Josh Allen in his era.
Yep.
But it has been a while. Not good in the playoffs, though.
Not a good place to be. They mark it at the 38. Still traveled 41 yards. Jags possession. Down 3. Third quarter. Amazing shots of today's game provided by Nationwide. They're under a renovation here at Everbank Stadium. Next year will be a reduced capacity, and then the 27th they're going to play elsewhere. Looks like it might be Orlando before they complete things in time for the 28 season, all fresh and new. The old, what's called the Gator Bowl. 1st and 10. Lawrence and the Jags. Only the 33rd play of the game, or a late third. And that's a quick stick on ETN. With the running game,
it's working. They need to do it more. I mean, the outside run game has really been the difference. Look at this. When you get outside the tackles, they're averaging over 10, 11, 12 yards a carry. And then all of a sudden the cutbacks. I think Jacksonville's starting to believe they can do this. But if you look at it closely, a lot of their success has been outside of the defensive ends. They need to continue that.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. And by Cologuard. See more information at Cologuard.com. Harrison was able, the right tackle was able to walk to the sideline as the Jag fans are celebrating that touchdown pass to Parker Washington on the PAT. Playing time until he had a knee injury, and then Washington
came on, showed what he could do.
Here it is. Look at this bracket. Try to sort it out. I'll tell you, on the right side, on the NFC side, we know the 1s and 2s will be, of course, hosting next week. Seattle gets the bye into the divisional, and the Bears, with that epic comeback over the Packers last night, will also host. It's a lot murkier over here because this is the first of the AFC games to be played.
Anybody could come out of this side.
Yeah, well, we don't know exactly.
Denver is amazing. It's going to be hard to go into Denver to win, but everybody else has a chance.
Well, you look at what's happened when the #1 rusher's taken on the #1 defense in the postseason.
The #1 defense usually wins.
The only one to win was DeMarco Murray when you were the quarterback in that game against Detroit. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. Liberty Mutual Insurance, only pay for what you need. And by Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. The JAX have won the challenge just as Gene Steratore suspected. He's not much more than an inch or two away, and it's a 4th down, and the Bills find themselves in another postseason 4th and short yard line. Gardeck brings him down. 2 quarterbacks, good numbers. 2 touchdowns for Josh Allen, 3 for Trevor Lawrence.
Guess what? It all comes down to this.
I knew you were going to say that. No Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow. Josh Allen is still standing. And, you know, don't say that it would be any kind of watered down win if he gets it all the way to where they want to go, because he beat all 3 of them in the regular season. That helped in part for them not being here.
100%. He's here. And I can tell you right now, that throw he made down the left side when he was about to get hit, and he somehow Newsom's like no quarterbacks, there's only a few on earth, and he threw that ball and put him in position, and they finished it off with a 10-yard tush push to get to the 1, which is insane.
He was absolutely battered and bruised in that first half with a head injury.
He took it.
Hand injury, a knee injury. Remember we said all of his career postseason rush touchdowns had come in the second quarter when he got his 8th all-time today? Well, guess what? His first outside of the second quarter was the game winner. It takes him
when
to the divisional round.
He has a way of doing that, doesn't he?
Really does. Tracy, down to you.
Well, thanks a lot. And Josh, you took a beating out there physically today, but you got it done. You put that cape on once again. Take me through that final drive and especially that 4th down call.
Just trusting everybody on the field. Great win, great team win. All we got to do is play our game, find a way to win a football game. We're on to the next.
How about and how difficult was it with them stopping the run, the way other guys were able to step up, especially Khalil Shakir in the game that he had today?
Again, he's been a workhorse all year. He never complains. He puts his head down. He works. You know, picking up Brandon Cooks. You see the big play that he made for us. A guy, again, that just puts his head down and works, and that's just who we are. You know, we're going to play for each other. We're going to fight to the very last second. You saw that here today.
You told us yesterday the lack of respect. Everyone talking about not winning a playoff game on the road, the underdog mentality. What did you guys show out here today as you head later into these playoffs?
We got to go do it again. Got to go do it again.
Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thanks, Trace. Go Bills.
It was a sensational year for the AFC South champion Jacksonville Jaguars. A wrenching loss for them today. But they're building something here.
There's the throw. That's the one I was talking about.
To Cooks for 36 yards.
To see that, to feel it under pressure, and Lawrence throws a great strike here. It was just...
Yeah, White tips it.
Great
Bishop
defensive play.
Fields it. McDermott has his first road win in postseason play.
My heart hurts for Jacksonville because they were so good and they built it. And you're also happy for Buffalo. Whoever won this game had to earn it. Buffalo did. That could have gone either way.
Really could have.
Such a game.
Bills advance to the divisional round. No idea yet where they'll be going. Chargers and Patriots play tonight. New England, of course, won the division. Last they have the home game. Texans and Steelers play tomorrow. But what a full exhibition of toughness and experience and greatness. It was all there. It's what it took.
Took your will.
Physical football. Everything.
Very physical.
Everything. The Buffalo Bills have won it after 4 lead changes in the final quarter. State Farm postgame show is next. For Tony, Tracy, and Gene. Jim Nance saying so long from Jacksonville. We'll see you next weekend. We'll join James Brown in New York after this. The Bills are marching on to the next round.